You are tuned in to Ryan Campbell, Soup to Nuts. Hey everybody, what's up? My name's Ryan, and today I'm going to give you an overview of my 2003 350Z Enthusiast. I recently got into an accident with it. Actually not too recently. It was about 4 months ago, give or take a little bit. So I'm in the process now. I finally took care of insurance and all that garbage. They did save my helped me out a lot of money. But now I'm in the process of disassembling it, taking it apart, stripping it. I already have another 2003 350Z as well that I'm going to be transferring all the parts into. So this is part of the damage here. As you can see, got bent up a bit. That's supposed to be, this spot here is supposed to be flat. So this got kind of pushed together here. As you can see, the paint's chipping. That's part of it. And the rear right corner panel is all passenger side. Got banged up pretty goddamn bad. So a lot of the damage already took off. I started videoing halfway through the process of taking this car apart. So you don't get the full extent of the damage, but you can see some of it. You can see the radiator here kind of bulging. Almost looks like it's got it. It's out for the boys. What? Out for the boys. Mishimoto radiator. That got destroyed. Can't really see too well on the other side, unfortunately. I'll show you the other part of the damage. Is the passenger side fender. As you can see, it's got a little bit of a nick. I hit a little road debris. That's not actually what happened, but that's a story I'm telling for right now. That's another story for another day with a lot more liquor in my system. So the insurance company did total it out. You can see another part of the major damage is the front piece of the frame rail. I don't know the technical term, but this piece right here is at an angle. It's supposed to be about somewhat like my hand is lined up. And the same thing on the other side. This is bent pretty bad as well. It's supposed to be, again, about where my hand is. So, that got banged up pretty bad. It looked a lot worse when the bumper, or what was left of the bumper, was still on it, and the whole bash bar across the front, and all the front supports, it showed a lot more damage. It looked pretty damn bad. I'll put a picture in here so you could, or maybe a couple pictures so you could see what it really looked like right after the accident. I'll show also a picture of the ribs. The ribs on the passenger side got very, very destroyed. Not even close to being refinishable or fixable at all. It cracked into pieces. So I'll show that. I had Enkei RPF ones in black with Hankook RS3 tires. I already have them all off. So I already started doing a lot of the taking it apart. You can see the interior, no seats obviously, because seats are for especially on the side. So I already took the rear speakers out. I had a couple Rockford Fosgates. I don't know the model. We can see the model here. Maybe we'll show in the back of it. I was rolling out Rockford Fosgate. Kicker. CS67, if that means anything to you. Doesn't mean really much to me at all. I just look at the specs when I bought it. Don't remember anything since. Alright, so now I'll give a rundown of what the car has done to it. Let's start with the engine. I bought the car with a lot of this work done, so I didn't do some of the building. I didn't build the engine myself. I did do a lot of the other work. I already had a lot of pieces, a lot of things done to it, so... And then I came along and I bought it with bad turbos. It is a twin turbo car. I bought it with bad turbos, and neither one would spin. They said it was likely oil starvation, but you know, it's an educated guess. You don't know for sure. So I bought it with big headache, and you know, but I got a deal on it. So you know, and who turns down a deal? Not this guy. So the engine, it has Eagle rods, CP pistons, ARP head studs, stock heads, nothing done in the heads. It has a plenum spacer, as you can see right there. Not sure how thick that is, maybe 25-30 millimeter. Custom fuel rails by AAM. This apparently was at one point an AAM shop car. That they did a lot of, I guess, experimenting and testing and stuff like that on. And has South Bay fuel injector, 1000cc injectors, Aeromotive fuel pressure regulator. Has a custom return fuel system. I have a Walbro 400 fuel pump in the tank. I don't have a separate surge tank or anything like that. Maybe one day, we'll see what happens. So you saw the Mishimoto radiator. I had, you can actually still see one. You can't see the name on it, but I had two spout fans. One got destroyed in the accident. Got banged up pretty bad. One actually, I think I might be able to reuse this. Once I get this fully apart, I'll take a better look and, you know, hook it up to power and see if it spins good. And, you know, why not? Why not? So here you can see some of the intercooler piping. Got bent pretty bad. Here's what's left of the passenger side Can-Am filter. I'll show you the other side. The other side didn't really get hurt too bad. I might be able to reuse this. We'll see again once I take it all the way off. The intercooler looked okay. I'm going to pressure test it or get it pressure tested just to make sure it's okay, but it didn't really get banged up, surprisingly. You know, thank God. The more parts I could save, the more money I save. And who don't like saving money? So, suspension-wise, I have stock suspension back on it now. I did have tie lowering springs. I don't know what model they were, but they're on there. So I'm going to take them. I already took them off. I'm going to put them on the other car. I had Hotchkiss sway bars in the front and the back. I already took them off. RPS twin disc clutch. I had a braided stainless clutch cable, which you can't see. Yeah, I'll show it after I have the engine and everything out of the car. I had Brembo brakes, the track edition, the OEM Brembo brakes. Took them off already. I'm going to get them powder coated, probably blue. The new car is blue as well, Daytona blue. I already took the rear out. I had a Quaife differential in the back. I already took that out. So I'm going to put that in the new car. I had a lot of gauges in here. I had the Greddy Profect B boost controller. I had AEM air fuel ratio gauge. Then I had 3 Defi gauges, oil temperature, oil pressure, and fuck was the other one? And boost gauge. I don't know why I forgot that. So I already took that mount, took the dashboard out. I had a fairly custom mount for the gauges, which you'll see later on at some point that I did myself. I still have to take the door panels off and get those speakers in the door. I already bought the newer 2006 and up door panels. It's actually out of a 2006 door panels that has the, I don't know if it's real leather or not, but it has, the leather card coming across here. And it has the extra cup holder down there, which, if you know 350Zs, you know what I'm talking about. But you'll see them later on. I'll show them to you. So, other than that, it has stock trans. I am going to upgrade to the CD009. This has the original trans in it. It is a little bit notchy. The synchros are kind of going. It didn't have high mileage, so the car overall was in pretty good condition. I had about 55,000, give or take a few miles. I don't remember the exact mileage. The new one has about 59, give or take. I don't remember the exact mileage. Who remembers the exact mileage of their goddamn car? I mean, come on, people. Anybody who does study their goddamn numbers right before they did the video, because I ain't got time for no ain't nobody got time for that. I had a charger wired into the car. I'm going to put this in the other car. I think it's okay. I'm going to put that in the other car. I had an alarm in here. I already took it out. Already had it put into the other car. So that's installed. I am going to do some body work on the other car. So, I'm planning on doing the Nismo front bumper. I'm going to do the AMS side skirts and the AMS rear bumper. I'm going to do a carbon fiber hood, the HR hood, carbon fiber, and I'm also going to do a carbon fiber trunk wing, trunk spoiler. So, planning on getting that done, getting the body work done before I put this engine into that car. And I'll show you that car once it's under cover right now, so I don't want to go through that whole process of getting cover off and all that just for video when I'm going to be taking it off at some point anyway, So, this is my car, and I'm sticking by it. Hey guys, I realized when I did a rundown on the car here, the little GoFats bits, I didn't tell you what turbos are on it, and also the blow-off valve and wastegates. It has twin Garrett GT2860s, and I had them replaced. I had Bloush Turbo. They replaced the whole cartridge, so basically they're brand new, and I only have probably about 4,000 miles on them or so since I've gotten the car rebuilt. I don't drive it a lot, so it's mostly, a Sunday fun car, and I don't take it out when it's raining or anything. So in New Jersey, that never rains every god. Matter of fact, it's raining right now. It's right. You know what? It's raining right now. Think you. I don't nobody. All the time. Alright, enough of that shit. Back to the car. Yeah, you'll find out that me and Rain are not friends, or snow, ice, sleet. Only thing I like is sunshine and 80 degrees. So, back to the car. So, twin Garrett GT2860s. HKS blow-off valve, tile wastegates. I've opened dumps on it, so it's pretty loud. It's a loud girl. It's the fat lady that sings at the end of the race. So, and custom 4-inch exhaust all the way back. I honestly don't know what kind of muffler it is. I took it off. There's no markings on it whatsoever. So, for all I know, it's a freaking eBay special. But that's what the car had when I got it. So yeah, it has no cats. It does have a resonator. Don't know what kind that is either. You know, Lord knows, but it sounds pretty mean. She's a mean little kitty once she gets growling. You know what I mean? All right. Enough of my silliness for the evening. It's getting late, so I'm getting a little loopy here, and I want to go home and get some rest. All right. Any questions? Just, comment down below. Like, thumbs up, all that good crap that every other freaking YouTuber in the world says. I guess it's important, who knows. You know what? As a matter of fact, just freaking put nothing but middle finger emojis down below. I can care less. I don't freaking know you. I don't care what you think about me. I'm my own man. You can go yourself. Actually, you know what? I love you all. All right, see you guys later. Peace out.